what's up? It's Irv The Gamer, and we are about to start the Steelers franchise. This first video, it's not gonna be much of anything. I just kind of want to set up the team a little bit. I want to scout and just kind of get through this first season really quick, and then we'll end right before the draft, and then the second episode should be the draft, and then the third episode might be just, I don't know, maybe preseason, showing off some of the new rookies we got and free agents and whatnot. But I just kind of want to show you guys the team we're working with, for those who are not familiar with the Pittsburgh Steelers. We're gonna have Ben, but we don't know for how long. Mason Rudolph doesn't have the worst stats. He's like, you know, he can be useful. He's a scheme fit. Well, we could make him a scheme fit. Excuse me. Yeah, but like, I'm not worried that he can't handle it. He has 76 speed. You know, like, he's a little bit mobile. He could throw under pressure a little bit better than most. So like, I'm not opposed to him taking over when Ben retires. That's just me. How I feel about it in real life, that's something completely different. But as far as the Madden franchise goes, if we're unable to get a suitable Ben replacement, Mason Rudolph's not horrible. The overall is a little bit of a turn off, but the ratings are not. Wide receiver, I probably won't even be messing with wide receivers at all. Like, we have more slots than any one team should have, but yeah, we do. Our outside guys, so like, we have technically three slots, maybe four if you count Juju. But like, Moncrief, Juju, and James Washington can all play on the outside, so it's not horrible. I want to try to grow Deontay Johnson. He's a rookie this year, so I'm gonna actually have him starting at slot so he could get a ton of XP this year, and hopefully, you know, become a key part of this rebuild. We might be eyeing a right tackle in the draft. That's like first round pick, probably. Defense were pretty solid. We're gonna move Devin Bush to the #1 middle linebacker because he has a hidden dev trait, meaning we don't know how much XP he's gonna get. We know it's at least a star development trait, but it can range from star to superstar X Factor. So it's our job to play this man as much as possible to find out what we actually got on our hands. Now, right now, he's the number 46 ranked middle linebacker. That's cool. He's one upgrade away from being a scheme fit, so that doesn't bother me at all. Once he's a scheme fit, he'll earn more XP and probably be the best middle linebacker in the game. Justin Lane's another guy I want to get some playing time for so that he can level up and, you know, down the road be hopefully a lockdown corner. I know it's only at 71 right now for his man coverage, but again, scheme fit. Number 32 means he's barely a starter in this league. So Boswell 2 years ago, my favorite guy. A year ago, my least favorite guy. We're gonna move Deontay Johnson to return duties just to get some more XP for the man. Sean Davis, once the contract comes around, then we'll, you know, go about that. Terrell Edmonds, don't plan on moving him. Mike Hilton, solid. Joe Hayden will probably not be on the team next year. I can only imagine what's going to happen to his ratings with the regression system in Madden. So we'll see. He usually doesn't hold up well. Steven Nelson, however, will probably get moved up here in place of Joe Hayden. I might use Joe Hayden more so as like the number 2 guy. Use Mike Hilton as our nickel guy. And then we'll move Justin Lane into that 3rd corner position. And then, like I said, Mike Hilton will be our slot guy. But yeah, this will probably be a 1-year thing, and then after that, maybe Mike Hilton to start for us on the outside. But with him being 5'9", it's tough. And he only has 87 speed, which isn't that great as well either, but he is our second best corner as of now. TJ Watt, superstar trade. He'll be solid for us down the road. Not worried about him. Bud, however, I believe this is a contract year for him. Depending on how much money he wants, we'll see. But more than likely, he won't be around. So, what I'm gonna do for the rest of this, I'm at about a little bit over the time I wanted to be for explaining everything. But what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna simulate this whole season. Then I'll end with our draft board, and then that'll be episode 1. And then we'll get into the draft as well as some preseason gameplay of the rookies. So I will see you guys at the end of the season, and we'll do a quick sum up of the season and get into some of the guys I'm eyeing in the draft. See you guys there. Alright guys, we're at the end of the season, and Matt Ryan is going to take home MVP of the league. Coach of the year is going to go to Dan Quinn. He coached the MVP. They had a 12-4 record. We did not make the playoffs, by the way. But our young guys did pretty good. Tom Brady's gonna win Offensive Player of the Year for the AFC. Von Miller, as you can see, Devin Bush is up here for Defensive Player of the Year. We got 2 guys in the top 5, so that's really good for our defense. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Deontay Johnson. He had a crazy week 2 game against the Seahawks. I don't know, like I've simmed a couple games, but I don't think I've ever seen him win Offensive Rookie of the Year. Like I've had a couple franchises that I did. I don't think he's ever come close. James Conner, 3rd best running back in the AFC. No Juju on this list. We really have to consider is he capable of that number 1 spot? We got Cameron Hayward in there. I think we had DeCastro on this list here. TJ Watt, Devin Bush. Now TJ Watt finished ahead of Devin Bush on this list. But it's fair to say that they're both pretty good. No DBs for us. Hopefully that'll change soon. And no Boswell here. So yeah, still might be looking for a kicker. We're gonna go through the NFC really quick. Lot of Falcons. Lots of Falcons. Offensive Rookie, Kyler Murray, not really shocked by that one. Really shocked by the Deontay Johnson one though. Devin White, that's probably accurate. Best quarterback, obviously he won MVP, should probably be the best quarterback. Zeke and Saquon lead the way here. Michael Thomas, that seems about right. Christian Kirk, that's on Anthony Miller here. Okay, we got some lower overall guys in the conversation for best wide receiver in the NFC. Yeah, this is about right. Beat out his former teammate. That's interesting, Madden. Well, he does have a 99 overall, so I'm not gonna argue with that one. Trufant, I think he was on here for Defensive Player of the Year, wasn't he? Yeah, so yeah, that makes sense there. And then best kicker. Okay. But yeah, I want to show you guys that crazy week 2. He has 7 catches, 181 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Yeah. We're just gonna upgrade Deontay Johnson's deep threat. We're not gonna try to make him a scheme fit. He's way too far away to do that. It's not really logical. But Devin Bush, after this upgrade here, if we go over to his abilities, they're both locked, but this one unlocks at 80, which once we upgrade him, he will be. And that will give him a special ability, a superstar ability. Defenders with this ability can apply pressure to quarterbacks from a greater distance, so that's going to be very useful for him going forward. The Falcons beat the Colts in the Super Bowl there. We're in the last week of re-signing. Joe Hayden, we're just not gonna even worry about. He was at 84, as you can see, lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of regression. He's not, really worth the money that he wants. We don't have the money he wants, so Eli's in this situation where we have way too many slot receivers. The way Deontay Johnson came out and played, we're cool at slot. So he's the odd man out right now. It just happens to be that he's the one up for his contract and Switzer's not. So, yeah, there's that. So those are the only 2 key guys. The rest of these guys are like extra. Maybe Grimble we could try to keep. We could try. If he doesn't want that, okay, he'll take that. Yeah, everybody else I'm really cool on. I'm not, we're gonna draft a lineman anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. Hopefully we get Ben back for another year. It's hit or miss. I've simmed through a couple franchises. This man picks and chooses when he wants to stay, when he doesn't. We do get Ben back for at least another year. He did go down quite a bit, but is he still useful to us? Very much so. Still the 17th best quarterback in the league, so he's definitely still a starter. I feel like we need to have Deontay Johnson be our number 2 guy, though. I feel like after the season he had, he led us in receiving this year as a rookie. Definitely seems like he bailed out Juju a lot this year. and we still didn't have all that bad of a record. Like, for Juju putting up the numbers he did, and for us to finish 7-9, I'm okay with that. All right, so we got some combine grades to look at. See, with the lineman, like, he's supposed to be a late first. So it seems like where we're drafting at, we should be able to get this guy. Pearson Delmaz is going to be our number 1 pick. I know there's probably some more interesting talent out there, but I feel like solidifying that O-line is probably ideal. We got this guy. Now we can move this guy to right tackle. He's also a late first round. So, like, we could get either one of those guys. Either one of these guys are going to say we reached. They're supposed to be late first rounders, so they could slip to the second. This would be our speed guy. 5'10", 204. Early first round talent. Al Nixon looks like will be our guy. Our number 1 pick might have to be quarterback, but he won't play this year. And I should probably go scheme fit, but this guy's looking really good to me. Mid, deep accuracy, especially because we want to air it out. Alright, guys, we're going to be eyeing a quarterback. It's going to be out of one of those 2 guys if they're still on the board. If they're both off the board, then we're going Al Nixon. That's how we're going to play that out. I can't see myself not picking either one of those guys. I just can't. I do want the lineman though, but we could get another guy later. Oh, this is a tough draft because we weren't horrible last year. We were 1 game away from 500. That's not bad. Like, it could be worse. And we're sitting here with the 10th pick, and we didn't play horrible. So it's like, in my mind, we don't really need a whole lot. Like, if you look at the offensive needs, like, we're cool except right tackle. We need a right tackle. And then on defense, it seems like we're really bad, but like middle linebacker, we have Devin Bush, strong safety. We have Terrell Edmonds, free safety, Sean Davis. Like, D tackle, maybe. I mean, both our ends are good. I don't really want to mess with defense because I'm not going to play anybody I draft on defense. Maybe a corner. Like maybe this guy, but I don't know. This guy's looking pretty solid too. I don't know. I really don't know. Episode 2, guys. We will be drafting, maybe drafting our next franchise player. A guy who will probably be a Stiller lifer in this series. Whether it be the quarterback or Al Nixon, the running back, or one of our tackles that we scouted. I don't think any of them are bad picks. It's just a matter of how the draft's going to go in our favor. We don't know. We picked 10th. All of those guys could be gone by the time we pick. That's just the truth of it. I did a franchise before, and I didn't get anybody that I planned on getting in the draft. So hopefully I got enough number 1 picks to figure out what I want to do down the road. So I will set up the next video. I'm going to get right into it right after this one, but I'm going to cut this one off right now. If you're new, subscribe. If you like the video, leave a like, leave a thumbs up, please. That's about it. Turn on your notifications so you can see when I post videos. Let me know your thoughts on this headache I'm about to have in this next episode. But as always, love you guys. Peace. Down.